The Monk's Guide to a Life Without Worries. Do you ever feel like your mind is constantly racing? Worries about the future, regrets from the past, or even small daily concerns seem to pile up, making it impossible to feel at peace. You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, worry has become a constant companion for many. But what if I told you that there's a way to break free from this cycle? Not through wishful thinking, but through a shift in perspective. One that monks have practiced for centuries. Stay with me, and by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a clear, practical approach to stop worrying and start living. And I'll also share with you a powerful technique you can use every day to finally put your worries to rest. Why do we worry? Let's start with an important realization. Most of our worries never come true. Studies have shown that about 85% of the things people worry about never actually happen, and of the remaining 15% that do, people handle them far better than they expected. So why does our mind create so much unnecessary suffering? It's because your brain is wired for survival, not happiness. Worry is your mind's way of trying to prepare for danger, but in a world without constant threats, this survival mechanism turns against us. We worry about things we can't control, and in doing so, we create unnecessary stress. In Zen, worry is seen as a distraction from the present moment. Monks are taught that the mind is like a still pond. When left undisturbed, it reflects reality clearly. But when agitated by worry, it becomes cloudy, distorting everything. The first step to peace is to recognize that worry is just ripples in the mind, not reality itself. Step 1. Recognize that thoughts are not reality. Imagine you're walking in a forest and hear a sudden rustling behind you. Your mind immediately jumps to conclusions. Is it a wild animal? Am I in danger? Your heart pounds, adrenaline rushes in, and panic sets in. But then, you turn around and see. It's just the wind moving through the trees. This is exactly how worry works. Your mind creates a fear that feels real, but in reality, there is no actual danger. So here's your first shift. Learn to observe your thoughts instead of believing them. When a worry arises, don't react automatically. Instead, pause and ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or just my imagination? If this worry never came true, how would I feel right now? Monks practice zazen, or seated meditation, to develop the ability to observe thoughts without attachment. Next time worry creeps in, try this. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and simply watch your thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Do not chase them, just observe. This detachment weakens their power over you. Step 2. Shift from worrying to preparing. Many people justify their worries by saying, "I'm just preparing for the worst." But there's a difference between preparation and anxiety. Preparation leads to action. Worry leads to paralysis. The next time you find yourself worrying about something, take action. If you're worried about finances, create a small savings plan. If you're worried about your health, start with a 10-minute daily exercise routine. If you're worried about a conversation, write down what you want to say and practice it. Turning worry into action gives your mind a sense of control and stops the endless cycle of anxiety. Monks practice kinhin, walking meditation, as a way to ground themselves in the present. Next time worry paralyzes you, take a slow, mindful walk. Focus on each step, feeling the ground beneath your feet. As your body moves, so does your mind, shifting from anxiety to presence. Step 3. The power of letting go. A monk once said, "You are not carrying your worries are carrying you." Think about it. How often have you worried about something for days, only for it to resolve itself on its own? Worry doesn't prevent bad things from happening. It only steals your peace in the present moment. A simple practice to help you let go is this. Whenever a worry arises, close your eyes and imagine holding it in your hands. Then, visualize yourself opening your hands and letting it drift away like a leaf on a river. This small mental exercise, done consistently, trains your mind to release thoughts rather than cling to them. In Zen temples, monks sometimes write down their burdens on a piece of paper and burn it as an act of releasing attachment. It's called the letting go ceremony. You can do this too, Write down what is worrying you and safely burn the paper, watching your worries dissolve into smoke. Step 4. The worry jar method. Here's a simple but powerful technique you can start using today. The worry jar. Every night, take a piece of paper and write down one thing that is worrying you. Fold it and place it in a jar or box. At the end of the month, open the jar and read your old worries. You'll be surprised to see how many of them were completely unnecessary. This exercise trains your brain to recognize how irrational most worries are, helping you let go more easily over time. Just as monks rake sand in a Zen garden to create order out of chaos, this practice helps organize your mind. Treat your worry jar like a garden. Each worry you place inside is a stone being removed, making your inner landscape more peaceful. Zen wisdom teaches us that worrying doesn't solve tomorrow's problems. It only robs you of today's peace. In the end, worry is just a distraction, clouding your mind and keeping you from fully experiencing the present. To stop worrying, you must take action. Start with observing your thoughts instead of believing them. When worry arises, pause and remind yourself, this is just a thought, not reality. You have the power to let it go. Next, turn worry into preparation. Use that energy to take practical steps toward a solution rather than spiraling into anxiety. This brings you back to a sense of control. Then, practice letting go. Release the stories your mind creates. Let go of imagined futures. Every time you do, you free yourself from the grip of worry. Finally, use the worry jar to break the habit. It's a simple ritual that reminds you how many of your worries are unnecessary and temporary. Zen monks don't live without challenges. They live without attachment to them. They know problems come and go, but peace is a constant choice. So, what worry are you ready to let go of today? Is it a fear about the future, a regret from the past, or something that's been weighing you down for too long? Share it in the comments, and let's begin this journey together. By letting go of our worries, we free ourselves to experience peace in the present moment. Remember, peace is always within reach. It's just waiting for you to embrace it. Thank you for watching. May calm fill your every moment, and may you find the stillness to carry you through any challenge that comes your way. If you found this wisdom valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a moment of peace today.